Good morning, children. Have a nice day. I'm here back to teach you chapter number 13 from grade 10th, Our Environment. So, today we'll be discussing about that. Okay, children, let us start our environment. In this chapter, we will be learning about how to save the environment, what are the factors which are affecting the environment, and all things we'll be learning. Okay, children, in this chapter, we'll be learning about our environment, and here you can see 15.1 what happens when we add waste to the environment. You will be also learning 15.2 ecosystem, what are its components, and also you will be learning about food chains and food web, and also you will be learning about various how do our activities affect the environment, and also you will be learning ozone layer and how is it get depleted, and what are the managing what are the methods how to manage the garbage we produce. Yes, children, when you learn about our environment. Okay, children, let us discuss the our environment lesson in detail. When you focus upon our environment lesson, you will be coming to know that your grandparents or else previous old generations people, if they are here now, they'll be telling you that the environment which is used to be previously the healthy environment is not the same as it was before. So you can hear all that. What does it means? The environment is getting polluted. Okay, so how the environment is getting polluted and what are the effects of that, and what happens when we are adding garbage to the environment, we'll be learning that. Children, did you hear about biogeochemical cycles? What are biogeochemical cycles? They are nothing but the useful materials or the useful minerals and elements like nitrogen, carbon, oxygen, and all these minerals are again regenerated into the earth. Okay, now let us see what happens when we add waste to the environment. Every day we generate two types of waste materials, that is uh, biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Biodegradable means which is degraded by decomposes. Then the question here is, what are decomposes? Yes, do you know that? Yes. Okay, let us see what are decomposes. Decomposes are nothing but bacteria and fungi together called as decomposes, children. The materials after the materials or else the living organisms after their death, like plants and animals when they die, they are decomposed into the soil. So they are called as decomposes. Examples of decomposes are bacteria and fungi. If you carefully observe, children, the plants and animals are made up of organic material. Okay, but these organic materials, when they die, they are again made into inorganic and they are sent to the soil. From the soil, the plants get the inorganic materials for their growth, and plants prepare food by a process called as photosynthesis. So here you can see plants are making food with the process called as photosynthesis from inorganic materials present in the soil into organic. Then how this organic materials are made into inorganic and available for the plants with the help of decomposes. So decomposes play a major role. Example, bacteria and fungi. Okay. Okay, children. Now you have learned what are decomposes. The waste which you generate in the house is of two types. One is biodegradable and non-biodegradable. What is biodegradable? Biodegradable waste means which can be decomposed by decomposes. I already told you what are decomposes, bacteria and fungi. Now, what are non-biodegradable waste? Non-biodegradable waste means it will not decompose into the soil, and for its decomposition, it will take thousands of years. Example, plastic, metal items, and also some computer related waste, just e-waste, electronic waste. So here you should remember that. So waste is of two types, biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Biodegradable waste can be decomposed by decomposes. Example, paper, wood, banana peels, vegetable peels, and all that. Human beings and also plants and animals, after they die, they are decomposed into the soil. These are called as biodegradable. You understood, children? Yes. Next, let us go with okay children, we will be learning now about ecosystem. Ecosystem is nothing but ecosystem is composed of all the living organisms. Understood? Not only living, non-living organisms also. So now we will be learning the interaction of biotic and abiotic components together form as ecosystem. What are biotic components? Biotic components means which are having life, and abiotic components means which are not having life. Abiotic, without life. So what are biotic components? Plants, living organisms are called biotic components, or microorganisms also. Then what are abiotic? Abiotic components are land, water, soil, wind, temperature. These are all called abiotic components. So the interaction of biotic and abiotic components together form as ecosystem. Understood? Yes, children. The next topic is food chain and food web. What is the food chain? Food chain is nothing but linear arrangement of animals according to the food they eat. Example, let us take uh, grass, grasshopper, frog, snake, eagle. In this, you can see grass is eaten by grasshopper, grasshopper is eaten by frog, frog is eaten by snake, and snake is eaten by vulture or eagle. So you can see all the animals are arranged in the increasing order of the food they eat. Understood? This is called as food chain. Once again, the linear arrangement of animals according to the food they eat is called as food chain. Now, what is food web? Food web, it is an interconnection. So, interconnection of many food chains is called as food web. Okay. Example, grass may be eaten by grasshopper, grass also may be eaten by other herbivores, grass also may be eaten by cow, buffalo, and all that. So, interaction of many food chains is nothing but food web. Yes, children. Here in our environment lesson, there is one more important question called as biological magnification and bioaccumulation. So compulsory they will be asking in board exam or else in normal exams also. Most of the question papers set this question. What is bioaccumulation and biomagnification? Previously, you have learned about food chain, right? So in this food chain, what happened? All the animals are arranged according to the food they eat. In this food chain, suppose farmers are growing some crops. When they grow the crops, what do they do for increasing the yield? Farmers mostly use, and also to kill the microorganisms or flies and also pests, they used pesticides and insecticides to kill the pests, or else they used urea and all that for increasing the yield also. So what farmers do, when all these pesticides and insecticides are sprayed on the plants, that pesticide insecticide content will accumulate in the food chain. So now the term bioaccumulation, entry of pollutant into the food chain, is called as bioaccumulation. There is one more question now. Then what is biomagnification? Biomagnification is nothing but increasing the concentration of pollutant as it passes from one trophic level to other trophic level. You can see in a food chain, the concentration of pollutant will increase from one trophic level to the other. This is called as biological magnification. Now there is one more question, children, called as related to ozone. So what is the purpose of ozone layer and where it is present? Ozone is present in the atmospheric layer. Which layer of atmosphere it is present, sir? In the stratosphere. And you can see what is the speciality of this ozone layer, why we need to learn about this ozone layer. Ozone formula is O3. O3 is poisonous. Ozone is poisonous. And also, but ozone is formed from oxygen only. Directly the sun rays, if they fall on the earth and or directly on the human beings, it causes skin cancer, because sun rays will have ultraviolet rays, UV rays, ultraviolet rays. If ultraviolet rays are directly falling on the sun, they may cause skin cancer in human beings. For that purpose, we should appreciate nature. Nature is having ozone layer in the stratosphere. This ozone layer will stop the ultraviolet rays coming and directly falling on the human beings. So this ozone formed as a shield, and it will not allow the UV sun rays to reach the earth. Now, but this ozone is also depleted due to the effect of human beings. What is the effect and how this ozone layer is getting depleted? Let us learn now. First thing, ozone layer is depleted because of some reasons. First reason is usage of chlorofluorocarbons. Then where we are using this chlorofluorocarbons, sir? We are using this chlorofluorocarbons in refrigerators, fire extinguishers, and also AC, air coolers. So in these three places, compulsory we are using chlorofluorocarbon, CFC. So in order to reduce that, United Nations Environment Program UNEP in 1986 they have signed that all the chlorofluorocarbons should be reduced, and alternatively instead of chlorofluorocarbons the products are manufactured without that. So now it is reduced. Yes, children. So this is the end of the lesson. I think almost all you have learned everything. What you have learned today? Today you have learned about biodegradable, non-biodegradable, food chain, food web, and also you have learned about ozone layer.